Welcome, Diecast fans. I'm Tom Spanners-Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to the next edition of the Outlaws.
We've got a big one for you tonight. We've got a bunch of new wannabes, including, hopefully, the triumphant return of Kit Kayem.
That's right. Kit's had some good luck and some shocking luck on the track with his cars being destroyed twice so far, so he's got his third entry in the competition.
And there's some beautiful other cars there. Now we're going to put them up against some of the existing wannabes in a head-to-head series till we get down to one winner.
We've got some experienced drivers, we've got some absolute newbies. It's going to be fun to see how everybody gets on.
Let's take a closer look at the newbies. Driving Azure Phoenix, we've got Matty Brewer. Now he did very well in the truck battle.
Yeah, he did. He was exceptionally good in that and pulled off some nice drifts.
Then we've got Kit Kayem in the Charm.
And like we said before, this is Kit's third entry, so is the third time going to be the charm for Kit?
I don't know, let's just hope this beauty doesn't get destroyed as well. Then all the way from Live Young Diecast, we've got Lone Star driving Reaper.
So that's a bold choice, picking a Dodge Charger. We know the Dodgers have not done well traditionally on the track.
Next up, we've got JB driving Healthy Scratch, a nice old Camaro.
So JB's driven on the track before, but this is his first time in a modified car. Let's see how he handles it.
And then this laid-back dude is John Nux Worley, and he's driving a beautiful 55 Chev Bel Air.
He's certainly looking very confident and very comfortable, but he also looks like he means business.
So we've paired each of the newbies up with one of the other wannabes, and we're going to see how each of them get on, and it's up to them to prove that they deserve to be here.
All right, that's enough talking from us. Let's head up to the top of the canyon and get into some racing. And the gate first up, we've got Azure Phoenix versus Still Rolling. Fractal Panda, a very seasoned competitor. Is he going to take it easy on the newbie? No, it doesn't look like it. Fractal Panda jumping up with a big lead here, nice and clean, a little bit of a drift in Kahuna corner, but runs down and leaves Azure Phoenix in his dust.
I think Azure Phoenix might have sucked something into his intake because he's just crawling across the finish line there. So that's his racing done for tonight, but Fractal Panda moves on to the next round.
Now it's the battle of the two Chevelle SS's. Kit Kayem in the Charm in the outside lane, and Kit's off like an absolute rocket. He has got that thing tuned to perfection. Rubber Toe drifting around, catching up to Kit, but Kit will roll down to the win after blocking out Rubber Toe quite savagely there at the exit to Kahuna corner.
Yeah, let's go back and have a look at the replay. So Kit with a huge lead there, and then Rubber Toe coming in pretty hot, and Rubber Toe gets a beautiful drift through Kahuna corner while Kit's trying to turn himself around, and then Rubber Toe realised he had nowhere to go, tried to cut to the inside, but just couldn't get around Kit.
Yeah, you'll see here, Kit, while he's mucking around trying to get himself straightened up, just blocks out Rubber Toe, but he'll take the win, moves into the next round. Now we've got the two Dodge Chargers up against each other. The 69 versus the 71. Reaper in the inside lane, driven by Lone Star from Live Young Diecast, looking good, leaving Boxer behind there. Nice line through Kahuna corner, straight down to the finish line, and that is a great first run from Reaper.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with Reaper. That was a tidy line, and he was nice and clean over the jump. Maybe he's gonna turn around the luck of the Dodgers.
Now it's Vagabond versus Healthy Scratch. Healthy Scratch, driven by JB, his first time in a modified car. He's looking pretty good, jumps out to an early lead. Vagabond spinning in behind. JB showing off, running down to the finish in reverse. Takes his first win, congratulations.
JB's done a nice job on that build, well done.
Now it's John Nux Worley in the inside lane driving Bane versus Horden Song in Jailbreak. Jailbreak, bit patchy recently, but he jumps into the lead. Worley tries to go around the outside. Jailbreak holds him out, runs down, takes the win. And whoa, Bane trying to back over the child there.
Somebody really needs to come and get their kid. This is just a stupid place to leave them.
Yeah, I mean, the canyon's definitely not a creche.
But if we go back to the replay, John tries to get around the outside of Jailbreak there. He was doing pretty well, but Jailbreak just not giving him an inch, puts him into the wall and runs down for the win. A little bit dirty play, but well done, Horden Sung. Nice to see Jailbreak moving on.
As we move into the second round, we've got Fractal Panda versus Kit Kayem, both seasoned competitors. How's the Charm going to go this time? They're looking pretty even, but Kit with the lead out of Kayem corner. Nice little drift through Kahuna corner, runs down for a clean win. And Fractal Panda appears to have stalled out.
Well, he is driving a Mustang, and he looked like he's getting a little bit close to the crowd, but maybe he just pulled in for one of Granny's muffins.
Well, they are mouthfuls of delicious. Well done, Kit. Moving on. Now, Reaper versus Healthy Scratch. Two newbies. And it looks like Reaper's trying to put the nail in JB's coffin early on here. Comes out with a nice lead. Clean over the jump. Over goes JB, but Reaper was running away with it anyway.
I think maybe the nerves got to JB. He's on his roof, but I just want to go back and have a look at the replay because it looked like he almost pulled off a full sidewinder maneuver. So he comes in, gets up on the sidewall, slides, and then look at the way he goes around the corner. He somehow manages to turn around the corner on his side. What a surprisingly stunning move. It would have been amazing if he'd actually pulled it off though.
Yeah, it definitely looks like he's going for stunt of the week. I mean, what an amazing angle around that corner. Unfortunately, couldn't get back on his wheels, hands the win to Reaper, and Reaper moves on to the next round. Right, Kit Kayem in the Charm versus Horden Song and Jailbreak. Jailbreak was pretty solid in his first run, but Kit's going to leave him in the dust here. Clean over the jump again. A nice little drift into Kahuna Corner, sets him up on a beautiful angle. He takes the win. Oh, and he blocks Jailbreak from getting across the finish line.
Yeah, Kit really stamping his mark on this one. Not only did he beat him, he wouldn't even let him cross the finish line.
So as we go to the final round, it's Reaper versus the Charm.
Well, neither of these drivers have lost a race yet, so it should be a good one.
Looks like Reaper might have the lead coming out of Kayem Corner. No, Kit holds on, gets it to the beautiful line on the outside of Kahuna Corner, runs down for a stunning win.
What an amazing drive from Kit there. He just picked his line absolutely beautifully, takes the win, and with the new format for the Wannabes, Kit is now one step closer to getting back on the list.
And I can't help but notice that Kit is staying in his car now.
Yeah, well, who can blame him? He's had one taken to the impound lot and crushed, and he had another one stolen and written off. So I don't blame him for staying in there.
It's that time where we need to pay some bills, so we're just going to take a quick ad break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, race fans. All right, we had some great movement on the list last week. Caven has been sliding his way up the list. Can he go all the way tonight? But first up, we've got to start at the bottom, and we're doing that with Stand and Deliver and Click.
Xanthopy's had some shocking luck recently. Hopefully she can pull something out tonight.
Well, you can never write her off because she was top of the list for a while. Here she is into the lead. Stand and Deliver trying to get up the inside. He can't do it. Xanthopy will hold on for the win. What a great drive from Xanthopy.
Yeah, it looks like Dick's pulled over for one of Granny's muffins as well. But let's go back through the replay. So Xanthopy did such a nice job here. She just slid across in front of Stand and Deliver to hold him out. Dick tries to slip up the inside of Xanthopy, but she was having none of that nonsense and held him out.
Yeah, when she's on, she's on. I mean, that was a great drive from her under all sorts of pressure. Xanthopy takes the win, holds her number 9 spot, and is now going to take on Cat Pirate and Petite Meow for the number 8 spot.
Well, it was a great start from Xanthopy. If she can keep up that sort of line, she'll knock them all out easy.
So Xanthopy won the toss, takes the inside lane, Cat Pirate in the outside. They'll be pretty even as they come out of Kayem Corner. Xanthopy with a slight lead here. Cat Pirate trying to get up the inside. Xanthopy drifting. Cat Pirate right on her bumper, right to the finish line, but Xanthopy holds on.
Again, that was a beautiful drive from Xanthopy and Click. A tight line through Kahuna Corner, and that made all the difference. So she takes down Petite Meow, moves up to the number 8 spot, and now gets to take on Glitch and Grinder.
Grinder's been having a bit of trouble recently as well. Let's see if he's got that car sorted out. They get underway. Again, they'll be pretty even. Grinder with a slight lead here. Oh, and Grinder goes over. Hands the win to Xanthopy.
What a disappointing run for Grinder. He was looking pretty good. I was impressed that he got that speed out of Kayem Corner and then got the lead over the jump, but went wide, landed on that side rail and just flipped him over. He couldn't even pull off a sidewinder maneuver.
So Xanthopy and Click racks up another win, takes another spot on the list.
She'll definitely be happy moving away from the bottom of the list, and that number 7 spot's looking pretty good. Now she's got to take on Benford 5000, driven by Tim the Toolman Taylor.
So Tim won the toss, takes the inside lane, Xanthopy in the outside. Let's see if she can do the business from the outside lane. It's looking pretty good so far. Tim catching up, Xanthopy just ahead over the jump and takes Tim out on the landing and runs all the way down to the finish for the win.
Man, Xanthopy's moving faster through the list than a Friday night curry through me.
Wow, that is a very graphic and quite disgusting analogy.
I could be a lot more graphic if you want. Like when it comes out, it's really hot and
No, Frank.
Spoil sport.
Back to the racing. Marcus Firegon and Impalinator in the outside lane. Xanthopy on the inside. Oh, gets a good jump on him through Kayem Corner. Perfect line through Kahuna Corner and another win for Xanthopy.
And Marcus Firegon there, almost a daylight savings hour behind her.
So Kit Kayem cleaned up in the Wannabes. Xanthopy is doing the same thing in the Outlaws. This husband and wife team seems to be a cracker tonight.
Yeah, they've definitely both been on fire so far, but she's coming up against the new boy Bobby Orr and Caven now.
True, and if we're talking of form, Bobby Orr has absolutely been on form. Bobby Orr jumps into the lead looking good. Oh, Xanthopy goes wide, has a huge accident. Bobby will run down for an easy win here. Let's hope Xanthopy's okay.
Well, she's on her back in the infield there, in amongst all the cars. It's not a great place to be when you've been racing, and she's been doing so well, but look at that, just goes completely wide, wipes out, almost managed to get back on the track, but folded at the last second and fell down into the infield.
Yeah, I mean, luckily she's wearing a racing harness and all the gear, so she'll be okay, but Bobby Orr from Cold Hills Racing takes the win.
Now, Bobby's been chipping away every week, picking up 1 or 2 Outlaws. Let's see if he can do the same this week.
Well, he's up against the previous number 1 and Scud, driven by Mike Mays. He's definitely got his work cut out for him. They get underway. Mike not holding back, but Bobby Orr with the lead. Mike trying to get up the inside, can't do it. Big drift from Bobby Orr, shuts down Mike. Bobby Orr and Caven takes the win. Mike comes in second, and what a block from Bobby Orr.
Absolutely, mate. Check out this bit of driving from Bobby Orr. Does a beautiful drift through Kahuna Corner there. Mike just nowhere to go, gets spun out. Bobby Orr then storms away to the finish line, leaving Mike in his dust.
We definitely do seem to get some good drifts around Kahuna Corner, and Mike there managing to at least get himself pointed in the right direction, but well done Bobby Orr. He now moves up to the 3rd spot on the list. What a run from this new boy.
Yeah, it was only a couple of weeks ago that he even debuted on the list, and now he's in the 3rd spot up against Mr. Dark and Thrasher.
Thrasher, one of the fastest cars on the canyon so far, and he's not going to want to give up his number 2 spot. Bobby Orr charging around the outside. Oh, he blows it into the Kahuna Corner. Thrasher runs down, spins across the finish line. Bobby Orr comes in second.
Oh man, I really thought Bobby had him here. Look at this. He was behind but floored it. Got ahead in the jump. You'll see it here on jump cam. Cuts across, but he just cut the corner a fraction too early. Bounced off the sidewall. That opened the door for Mr. Dark, and Mr. Dark was not going to hang about. And Mr. Dark, showing nerves of steel there, kept his line nicely and takes the win.
So we go to the final race of the night, Thrasher versus Ratbird. Now Daddy G has held that top spot for some time. He got knocked off for 1 week, but he was straight back on it. Can Mr. Dark take him down? They're pretty even. Mr. Dark gets blocked off the track. Daddy G with probably the dirtiest move of the night, and he will cruise across the finish line knowing that he's got that in the bag.
Oh, Mr. Dark's going to be gutted about that. Let's have a look at this replay. Look at the way Daddy G just completely blocks him out, forces him off the track. Daddy G knew he was in a spot of trouble. They're both fast cars, but Mr. Dark was catching him, and he just wasn't going to take the risk. Not only did he slam the door in Mr. Dark's face, he bolted it behind him as well.
So lots of action again, and congratulations, Daddy G holds on to the number 1 spot for the Outlaws.
Now, sorry we missed out last week's racing. Unfortunately, we went down with COVID in the studio here, and I just spent the week under my doona.
For those of you not from Australia, a doona is a duvet.
No, doesn't everyone call it a doona?
Nope, just you Aussies.
Well, they should, because that's what it is.
Well, either way, at least we're back to some racing, and we're looking forward to some great action coming up over the next few weeks. We've got lots of awesome stuff coming up. So make sure you like, comment, share, and if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a race.
And if you want to be one of the first people notified about driver calls, mail-ins, and that sort of thing, make sure you check out the join button and check out the memberships.
All right, that's enough from us tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.